Hello, hello, hello. It's been a little while since I've sat here gormlessly in front of you. Last week I managed to go home for the weekend, get a bit of time to relax, get a haircut, etc, etc. But didn't actually end up with anything new that I could have shown you anyway. So this week it sort of falls time to wave some stuff in front of you as I do, and just realised there's quite a bit. But I haven't spent a lot of money, really, which is a good thing. Let's get on, shall we? After hearing of some reductions in Argos, I went and picked myself up a Thundertron. Yes, I did. Oh. Or should I say, yahar! This is very nice. I have to say that really, I didn't go much on him as soon as I got him out of the box. Mainly because of the fact, I guess, that he was pretty mistransformed, and following the instructions to transform him was just a pain because I was thinking, what? But once you can sort of figure out how his robot mode is meant to be, and then you can properly transform him, I guess it's not that bad. I've got to say, yeah, I don't really like his transformation. The lion mode just feels a bit... When it's in this sort of day and age, you should be able to get more articulated beast modes, and he just doesn't really move at all, and his arms just sort of do that and approximate the tops of the lion's arms, or like its haunches or whatever. And there's just not a lot of movement there, and to me the lion looks bald because the mane doesn't really look like hair. But yes, apart from all that, what's not to love? He's got a peg leg! It's a robot pirate captain who turns into a lion with an earring. That's just amazing, and I don't know why you wouldn't want one of these simply because of that fact. You don't need to know anything about the new continuity. You don't need to have read Exiles, the book in which Thundertron comes from, to appreciate the fact that this is quite epic. It's a pirate, look at it. Everyone loves pirates. It's even got a cutlass of sorts, which, yeah, when it's off of his arm it doesn't really work quite right. Everyone under the sun seems to mod this to take the blade out and just have him hold it. I must say I was tempted to do that, but then when I actually plugged this into his arm and started doing that, my 6-year-old brain just took over and I was like, yeah, it's too entertaining having the choppy motion, so I probably won't mod mine. I've never really modded anything in the past. I know it's not going to be very hard, but I just can't really bring myself to take it apart and then no, I won't be able to put it back together again. So I think for now this is going to stay like this, and it can just plug on his arm, and I don't mind that. I'm a fan of plug-on arm weapons, and if you sort of have it around that way and catch the angle right, you can sort of make it look like it's just extending out of his arm from almost nowhere. I don't know, it entertains me, and I don't find it too offensive, and when it's like that, it looks pretty cool. I like arm-mounted blades. There really isn't anything that offensive to find on this figure, apart from maybe a little bit of a lack of paint. But where he has got the paint, it looks really nice, it's all gold. I love all the stuff on his legs here, and it's just definitely a top-notch figure for 15 quid. You can't go wrong. Something I did want to talk about though was, well, let me start this way. If you're unfamiliar with the character of Thundertron because you haven't read his only appearance in fiction, which is the Exiles novel by Alex Irvine, he's a pirate captain of a completely separate faction called Starseekers, which is just the crew of a pirate ship that go around, well, basically hunting anyone from Cybertron, because, like in the Cybertron franchise, there are more planets that Transformers live on in the aligned continuity. So when he stumbles across someone who is an Autobot or a Decepticon, he's not very happy, because apparently they destroyed his home, and that's not really expanded upon. But he's got a vendetta, and it's made very sort of clear in the book that you're not really meant to know who it is until the end, where it's a big reveal, and oh, it's Thundertron, the pirate captain. But no one knows who Thundertron is, because he's a completely new character. So it sort of got me thinking, why has he deserved a toy when his only appearance is some almost unknown in a novel? It's pretty good that you get a figure, you know, a representation of the image you build up in your head as you read those words, but can't help but think, why? Why does this exist? It perplexed me so much that I even sent a tweet to Alex Irvine, the author of the book, saying it must feel great to have the character you created as a toy. And he went, I didn't actually make Thundertron. It's not one I created. And I was like, well, did Hasbro tell you to put him in the book then to sell toys? And he was like, I can't speculate on their reasons. So it's a bit of a mystery. Is he going to appear in anything else? You know, is he really worthy of a toy just because he's been some sort of almost non-character in a novel? I don't think so. It sort of makes me think that he's bound to appear in the show, but why? Why was Alex Irvine told to include him in that story? Who came up with Thundertron and thought, oh yeah, really cool, have a robot pilot line, you know, it's a bit of a Thundercats homage, you know, we can make some money from that, because that's going on as well, and he can be a pirate, doesn't love pirates, make him look a bit like Davy Jones from A Dead Man's Chest, and that'd be good. He's a mystery to me, this figure, but a welcome one, because he's very nice, and if all, you know, minor new characters appeared in fiction and got figures as nice as this, I think I'd be a very happy man. So, all that sort of slightly deeper thinking out of the way, let's get on to some good, clean, quick fun with a hell of a lot of bot shots. When I went to Argos and got Thundertron, I thought, oh, let's have a look at what else is reduced. Found the bot shots 3-packs in there, we're down to a £5, and I was like, oh, I can't say no to 3 bot shots for a £5, considering they're £4 each. But the only set they had left was the Sentinel Prime Prowl and Bumblebee set. So here they are, there's Sentinel Prime, and he's red, and oh yes, oh, Sentinel Prime. It's only really Prowl that I really wanted in the set, but I'm happy that I got them all. It's nice to just have a few more. That's pretty nice just to repaint Barricade, but you already knew that, I expect. Bumblebee seems really cheap. It seems like there's really not a lot of paint on him, and the silver paint that is on there is applied really thinly, and I don't know, just all that yellow plastic. But I still quite like him, you know. Bumblebee's best when he's small and cute. And then I heard about a deal in Tesco's where you could get 2 of the 3-packs for £10. But inexplicably they were £10 each otherwise. So basically it's just buy one get one free, and why wouldn't you buy 2? So I did. Picked up the corresponding 3-pack to the previous set with Nemesis Prime, who doesn't seem to work. You fold him all up and dump him into something and he will not change. You have to sort of prime apart, which is a bit of a shame. But I realise this is my first and only Nemesis Prime figure. I might have to change that. And in that set you get a Megatron as well, who I find really nice looking. I don't know what it is. I mean, I thought he was meant to be more sort of black. The plastic is more really, really, really dark purpley grey metallic stuff, and it just looks really nice. And I like the look of the tank mode. It's a bit of a mix between like Revenge of the Fallen and a few other things, and it's nice. I think the tank ones probably end up being the best out of all these. And I got my first Superbot in Acid Storm as well, which is nice because I like Acid Storm. He's a nice obscure seeker that I actually like more than most of the more famous ones. Then the second set was, well, because I wanted the little Shockwave one, and he's nice. Another nice little tank, and he's got lovely shiny treads, and why wouldn't you want a Shockwave box shot? Logic, logic, logic. Also came with Brawl, who is inexplicably blue. I can't work that out. Is it meant to be like an RID Armour Hide reference? I don't know. He's got gold treads. I honestly, for the life of me, can't think of what colour scheme this is based on. Because once you put him into his thoroughly nice tank mode, I just think he looks like Overlord's tank mode. I don't understand, but he's nice as well. And the final bot shot in that set is of course the Superbot Ironhide, who is sort of all sort of see-through black blue colour. In this light it looks like he's made out of solidified ink. It's not bad. I didn't actually realise he was a Superbot until it was like I'd paid for it. I was like, oh yeah, of course he's see-through. He's in the box, because it's dark, he just looked like he was completely black, and I was sort of fine by that, but I don't know, the see-through translucentiness, I can't say if it adds or takes away. It seems quite cool. So it's nice. So in the space of this week, I have more than sort of tripled my pot shot collection. I must say I'm happy with that. Bot shots were sort of something that I was seeing as just little novelty items that I'd probably buy the characters that I really liked and then just leave it there, but now I'm sort of feeling that I need all of them because it's an untapped wealth of plastic that while all the other figures on the shelves are stuff I've already got, I can go to those and get something I haven't. That's a bad thing. Gonna have to stop myself from buying some more, I think, because I've already got probably more than I wanted, but it's still good. It's so much fun to just have there and bash about. I think I'll get the lockdown one. Might try and leave it at that, but I think I can see some of the new ones, especially now some of the Series 2 sets have apparently been sighted over here with the ones that jump 3 feet in the air. I think I might fall for some of those. I'm falling victim to spring-loaded fun at a very cheap scale. The only problem is that it's a bit like where something like Thundertron is a nice, filling, hearty meal. When you buy bot shots, it's like you've got to keep buying them because they're not really enough of a fix. That sounds really unhealthy. I'm going to go and sort out my life. Bye.